Give me an example of a typical day for Charles Phillips as a Marine captain.
So most of the time I was in the 10th Marines, and what that was an artillery division. And what we do was go on deployments, and usually the battalion commander would come up with what the exercise was that day, where we'd be firing, where we had to be, and we had to do it in a certain amount of time frame. So you get your orders down, kind of what the battlefield maneuver was. That's essentially what the job was, is to make sure your guys were trained to execute quickly on the order that came down. Didn't question the order, of course. And if you make mistakes with big howitzers, people will die pretty quickly, which we did have some of that. So everybody has to be precise. It actually is a very, obviously dangerous job, even when you're practicing. Mm-hmm. So that's why you rehearse so much. That's why we went on so many field maneuvers.
What were the high points of being a Marine captain?
The high point for me was the unit that I took over had been struggling in performance, because we get measured on how well you execute on these orders. And we ended up getting a few awards by the time I left. And so it's going in and having to prove yourself to your own troops, because they've seen lieutenants come and go and captains come and go, and some are good, some are bad, and they're pretty skeptical, hardened crew when you walk in. And over time, they would do anything for me, so it turned that around. Plus the fact that I came from the Air Force Academy added to the skepticism, because to them the Air Force is light duty, and so why is he here? So you somewhat have to prove your leadership style, and that you know what you're doing, and you're for them.
It sounds like the Graduate School of Leadership training for you.
It was, and looking back on it, I enjoyed every minute of it. Respected the guys, just the type of people I like being around, and cared about their mission more than anything else.